Hey everyone, it's Brandon from CS Insider. Welcome to our Tech Talk episode today with Rowan from SmartKarrot. Rowan is the Director of Client Services with SmartKarrot, a super impressive and very powerful customer success platform. It's going to help you intelligently track your customers, their health, make sure that you are getting them to success in an intelligent way, helping you drive adoption, helping you drive onboarding, adoption, retention, and just revenue growth at scale for your company. Every team should have some sort of intelligence platform they're leveraging, and SmartKarrot is taking a very unique approach at this. So I'm going to let him take it away and talk about how they're different and what are the key features of this platform. So Rowan, go ahead and take it away.
Thanks so much, Brandon. It's a pleasure being here. Let me just quickly share my screen. So SmartKarrot is a new age customer success platform, and we are oriented around the predictive and prescriptive methods with one goal in mind, improving and enhancing the customer success practitioners, making them better. What we're trying to do here is combine the obvious with the not so obvious reasons you're trying to help the customer success practitioners get the true intelligence. Now, why is this important is because of the ton of data that's around there, not just the volume, but also the variety of data coming in from different sources. And, important to have the practitioners in a good place, in a place where they're able to respond to the external as well as internal stakeholders, more efficiently. With that in mind, what SmartKarrot has done is along the entire journey of having the data around from these different systems to getting the outcomes to the practitioners, we've tried focusing on intelligence and automation, giving them the leverage of having the system learn, predict, and highlight areas that they need to focus on, augmenting their capabilities and increasing the productivity, efficiency, and guiding them towards the right path. The automation bringing in, cutting out the entire repetitive tasks or time-consuming activities and helping them focus on elements of the customer journey that are important. Now, we've done this by integrating all of these different areas, customer experience, the customer success, and product success together, whilst the industry sees it differently and has it in silos. We've tried, making the platform actionable, help bringing in automation into the process, as well as augmenting the capabilities and moving towards bringing in more level of predictiveness. Now, any level of intelligence does not feel complete without the ability to act on it. You need to be able to act on it, and which is why we believe you need to know, which is the intelligence side of things, all of the different areas of your customer's journey and all of the moving parts, and have the ability to take action as well at the same time. Let me show you how some of this can be achieved on SmartKarrot. So what you're seeing here is, a customer success leaderboard, and you have a similar different views for different personas within the team. As a leader, as I mentioned earlier, you need to have the ability to, gauge and understand where internal stakeholders stand and, support the team, guide them, the ability to report some of these back to your leadership and to the board, the ability to understand where your customers stand and, strategize and plan around that. So that's what this does. It puts together all of the data points coming together from multiple places into a board that helps deep dive in just a few clicks. So exactly as a leader how many accounts, what the book of business looks like. What the accounts, who've new accounts and churned accounts and so on. You are able to break down all of these accounts by the health of the health signals that are coming in from different sources. Now these could be financial metrics, these could be NPS, it could be your data coming in from the CRM, data coming in from your ticketing system, which are escalations or tickets, and adoption metrics and so on. Now this is absolutely configurable and extensible, giving you the right prediction in terms of where your customer accounts stand at, and allowing you to deep dive or drill down to that list in just a click. So I'm seeing here a list of all the accounts that are at risk in just a click. I have, as I said earlier, intelligence is not complete without the ability to take action, which is why you will see this action button across the platform, giving you the ability to act as soon as you feel you have sufficient information. So you can either add a task for yourself or for your team members. You can create alerts around these to be notified if there are any further changes across your operational areas. Log all of your interactions in one place. What you're also
so that's showing all the weak accounts that you have as a CSM.
That's correct. That's all the
Gotcha.
weak accounts that you have. Yeah.
So we have our customer health score here, which is pulling in a bunch of data from different sources to give you a holistic view of where customers are health wise. And then we're saying it's also tying it to action. So for the ones that are a little bit weaker, we need to act somehow for those. And so giving us more clear priorities as a CSM, visibility as to where we should prioritize our time. This is what SmartKarrot, one thing that SmartKarrot's doing, which I think is very important because we need to know who should we focus our time on. We often have a lot of clients and trying to figure out which ones need our attention, and our days are very busy. So having that is very valuable.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, you hit it on the, you nailed it on the head there, Brandon. The alerting bit that I just spoke about there ties in together, giving you the ability to focus on, or letting the system focus on all of the moving parts for you so that you don't have to manually go through each of the accounts. Now here you see it's just 55 accounts, but what if this was 500 or 5,000? You practically can't go down, down the route of checking each and every account and understand where they stand. So you let the system drive that for you. Bring that intelligence to the forefront and letting broadly in these 5 buckets, if these alerts are, positive or negative. So they are color coded to give you that indication, allowing you to understand if these are related to your KPIs, related to health of the accounts, ops, adoption, or users, and then allowing you to go down the path that you'd like to. So you can drill down as you'd like to at any point in time, and then choose to focus on accounts that you'd like to.
So this is just for the CSM's book of business, right? The individual CSM.
Correct.
Gotcha. So this is like your kind of command center for the day as a CSM to see where those accounts lie.
Yep, absolutely. And, just to ensure that you have your area, focus area, and, you don't get overwhelmed. Now, this is just 17 alerts. What this was, hundreds of alerts that lead to hundreds of different tasks or activities you need to do. Where do you start your day? And that's the biggest challenge the CSMs have. They don't know where to start, what to do, as part of the day, as part of the week. And this is where all of the success to-dos tie in together, be it your tasks, be it the different touch points you need to take care of, your calendar meetings. All of this is clubbed together in one view, letting you know that, hey, Brandon, these are the different things that you need to take care of today. You want to plan ahead, for your entire week. Here's what your tasks, your calendar, your touch points, all of that look like. So you are able to take, proactive action at things, and, rather than wait or firefight and do that all day long.
So how can I, as a CSM, know, how does SmartKarrot help me know when certain things are met, like triggers or things that have happened with my clients that I want to know right away? Are there any things any alerts that are set up for my customers through SmartKarrot?
Yeah. So in addition to, all of the, trigger points that lead to these alerts coming up, showing up here, they also, get triggered via email and SMS if that's the way you've set it. So even if you've not logged into SmartKarrot on any given day, you still get notified saying, hey, Brandon, 5 of your accounts seem to be moving towards red. You may want to take a look at them. And these are the areas that are getting impacted, causing it to go into red.
And can you customize what you're actually getting in regards to what alerts you get? So I want to be alerted when X happens or whatever that looks like. Okay.
Absolutely.
So this is our alert system that you can set up.
Yeah, this is a sort of a setup for that. And, we've given flexibility right at the front end. So each person has their way of operating. There's no one size fits all. So you have the ability to choose if you'd like to set some standard generic alerts across all of your accounts to keep a tab on them. We have a host of different, alerts that cover all of your operational needs, be it escalations, your champion being inactivated, feature adoption, health, license utilization, tasks, touch points, all of this. You can set up across each of these, and you have the ability to, be notified based on certain thresholds. You don't want to randomly, start receiving hundreds of alerts each day. So you have the ability to be notified when anything is amiss.
Gotcha. And then what do you do after that? Once you're alerted, how does SmartKarrot help you make the right decisions and know what to do? If it is something that you need to escalate, red account escalation or something.
Yeah. And that's a great question. So if you have some of these areas identified and triggered, so what SmartKarrot helps you is also bring in automation there as, to cut out some of those repetitive actions. So if there are escalations, if there are, accounts that are moving into red or at risk, what you can do is create a bunch of different, success plays, or what the industry calls as playbooks for each of these various scenarios. And you can set trigger points or conditions or a logic that when these need to get triggered. So if it's a new account, trigger the onboarding. If there's an escalation coming in from your ticketing system, trigger the escalation playbook. And how we're unique is the way this is structured in terms of a wizard-based approach rather than a standard Excel-based. This gives, the CSMs as well as the CS leader the ability to, edit it, configure it, optimize it as they move along and, they see the performance of it.
That is going to be it for today. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you at the next Tech Talk, everyone. Bye.